Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Informally God. Today, I would like to talk about cool until versus cool no matter what. And this is really the difference between God and devil. Because what I recently realized is that Satan is a lurker. He doesn't seem to be there, but oh, he's there. He's underneath the surface of that smile. He's underneath the surface of those pretty words. He's underneath the surface. He's there. He's lurking. And it's only a matter of time before he shows himself. And this is one of the many reasons why we see people, ourselves included, we see people say things like, I can't believe such and such did that to me. I've known such and such since grade school. I've known this person for 15, 20 years. I've been married to this person for 35, 45 years. And I can't believe this person would do something like that. I can't believe this person betrayed me. Keeping in mind, of course, that why would they not? This is a spiritual battle. So this is not about you. It's not about an attachment to you. It's about an attachment and an identification with spirit that exists above you. But it's one of the reasons why we see this kind of phenomena. And it's not really because there's the betrayal of the person, but there's also the deception and the betrayal that happened within you first. Because it's not so much that this person deceived you, it's that you yourself were deceived about this person. And this is one of the reasons, well, it goes a lot deeper than this, of course, but one of the reasons why Jesse Lee Peterson talks so much about getting rid of anger, because this is the nature of the devil, and the nature of the devil is a deceiver. He's a master deceiver. So he deceives. He lurks. He makes it seem as if he's not really there when he is really there. And like I said, I could see this even more so in the context of what Jesse Lee Peterson talks about in terms of, if you don't get rid of the anger, then this is still the spirit with which you perceive things. And this spirit is duplicitous, and this spirit is deceptive. So the way that you look at things in and of itself is wrong. The way you perceive is wrong. You looked at someone who was quote unquote bad, but you looked at them as quote unquote good. It's a deceptive spirit that causes you to perceive in a deceiving kind of manner. So I can see, like I said, in the context of what Jesse Lee Peterson talks about, this is one of the reasons you want to get still, to really get rid of this spirit altogether, to conform to that stillness of your Father God, so that you can see the devil. You can see this deception going on in your mind. So cool until versus cool no matter what is what I just spoke about. In the world, because most people have the nature of the deceiver, myself included. Once upon a time, you have the nature of the devil. And it's why the world seems so painful. It's why the world seems so suffering. It's why the world seems so fake and pretending, because it's the nature of a demon. It's, I'm cool with you until, I'm cool with you until you say the wrong thing. And who knows what that is, right? That's very arbitrary, according to, the deception happening within ourselves that we are obedient to. I'm cool with you until you do the wrong thing. I'm cool with you until you hang around that kind of person. I'm cool with you until, right? It's not so much that I can't believe I've known this person for 25 to 35 years. It's just that the opportunity for that anger to come out never presented itself until now. But it was always there. It was always lurking underneath the surface. Maybe in, slick comments, maybe in side eyes, in those little kind of things that you missed because you yourself were deceived. But cool until is how the world operates. It's, that kind of shaky foundation of, I never quite know where I am with you. I never quite, everybody's looking at the corner of their eyes because no false moves here. Who knows, it's this very shaky kind of ground, in the world. Cool until something happens. Cool until something external happens to change our relationship, because the relationship in and of itself is fake, and it's built off of this kind of shaky foundation because there is no internal rock that we call God, right? God is cool no matter what. God is that rock that we build upon because he never changes. It's that ever-changing discernment of God, that simple complexity that is constantly changing according to the situation, but it's still always in alignment with that unchanging nature of the Father. It's that rock upon which we build our faith, upon which we return to the Father. That love that's talked about in Corinthians, we see this in wedding vows. This is the rock upon, which we build, the love that does not change. Doesn't mean that, I'll tolerate you. Doesn't mean that I'll hang around you. It just means that the love doesn't change. It doesn't change according to circumstance. It doesn't change according to rich or poor. It doesn't change according to living in a mansion versus living in a homeless shelter. This is a steady rock. This is a rock that never changes. It's not the material, ever-changing nature of the devil. It's that flatline rock of God that like I said, it never changes. It's cool no matter what. And it reminds me of Job 121. This is where Job says, so just a brief background of the story. When we meet Job in the Bible, he's a very prosperous man. He's got like 11,000 cattle. He's incredibly prosperous. He's like one of the greatest men in the East. He has like 11,000 livestock. He has like 7 sons and daughters. He's got many servants. And he is, known for his faith. He loves God. But then one day, the angels appear before God. And Satan is one of the angels that come with the angels that appear before God. And God is pretty much like, to Satan, where have you been? And Satan is like roaming the earth, of course, going up and down the earth, roaming the earth. He doesn't say this in this particular passage, but it's like, pretty much looking to rob, steal, and kill, roaming the earth. And God is like, oh, well, you saw my son Job, who loves me, no matter what. And Satan is pretty much like, well, I'd love you too if you gave me a whole bunch of things. I'd love you too if you gave me 11,000 livestock, if you made me prosperous and you gave me all these great things. And God's pretty much like, well, I'll allow you to go to him. You'll not touch him, but you can attack the material which belongs to you. You can attack his physical. You can attack his physical circumstances. And this is what Satan does. He departs from God, and one by one, messengers come to Job, and each messenger delivers a horrible blow. One messenger comes and he tells Job, your cattle, your livestock have been kidnapped. Another messenger comes and tells Job his sons and daughters have been killed. Another messenger comes and tells Job that his servants have something horrible has happened to his servants, and they all kind of perish in this, really evil manner, because Satan is the author of this. And what Job does immediately is he tears off his robe and he shaves his head, and then he falls to the ground in worship. And he says, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." Cool, no matter what. I love God if I have a lot of money. I love God if I don't have a lot of money. I love God if I live in a homeless shelter. I love God if I live in a mansion, because my love is steady. It is conformed to the nature of my Father, who is It is not dependent upon external circumstances. You're cool no matter what, not cool until. This is an abiding peace, an abiding joy that you are able to have, and you're able to rejoice, because even this trial is a wonderful opportunity to praise God. It's a testing, so to speak. I can see that I have a peace. Even though I am experiencing this, a peace that surpasses all understanding. And because I have this peace, I rejoice in God. Thank God for that, because I'm being stretched, and I'm being shown that no matter the circumstance, I can have this abiding peace. I can have abiding joy. I can be cool no matter what. I don't change my face according to the circumstance. It's this cool until is understandable in the sense that when we are identified with this duplicitous dark spirit, then there's the output of that. There's that ensuing fakery of the devil, never quite knowing where you stand with people, because you never quite know how they're going to respond. You never know how they're going to react, because the spirit is unstable. I've had it. You see this, the world having it. It's, just don't do that, and I won't hate you. Just don't do that, and I'll still like you. If you do this, I'll be your best friend. If you don't do this, I'll hate you. Like I said, it's that reprobate mind that has no real stability. And it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're sad, 1 minute you have clarity, 1 minute you're confused. The next minute it's this up and down, up and down, up and down roller coaster of life, all happening within. If you have a lot of money, you feel very happy. Then if everything is taken away from you, you crash and burn. You're embarrassed, you're ashamed. All of this is taking place within you. And this is why it's so important to get rid of this spirit, because it destroys you from the inside out through material, through external circumstances. And as long as you are attached to what is external, to what is physical, it will be used to destroy you. It will be used against you because you are blind to this being a spiritual battle. Satan will use family that you have attached to. Satan will use friends that you have attached to. Satan will use your dog, your cat, your money, your possessions, anything to destroy you that you have attached to in your turning away from God. It'll happen regardless. Satan will be allowed regardless. But cool until versus cool no matter what. For me personally, it's counted all joy. Certain things that I've gone through, it didn't seem like that. But when my external circumstances are attacked, and I'm awake enough to realize what's happening now, I count it all joy, because first of all, I'm awake to see it, because I was not awake before to see it. I would become that destruction of my material circumstances. I would become stricken because I'm attached to those things being attacked. But I'm awake enough to see what's going on, and I'm awake now where I can see this duplicitousness and this fakery present not outside of myself but within me. I love God just as long as everything is going okay. I hate God, because something horrible I don't like has happened. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day. I'm not praying today because I can't believe you did this. It's this demon that's being exposed within you, that is dividing you, that is dividing me, that is dividing my mind, 1 minute like this and 1 minute like that. It's this duplicitousness that is being revealed by the light of God, and me realizing at one point, like, wow, my prayers are divided. 1 minute I'm asking for this, and then, when I get it, now I don't want it because, I'm evil. And so now I don't want it. I hate it. So can you do this instead? And then coming back each and every single time in prayer and realizing this division that's occurring in myself. And, I'm not cool, I'm not cool no matter what. I'm cool until, this shaky, unstable relationship that I have is with God first and foremost. And so every single relationship that I have as a result of this identification, this shaky identification, is going to play out with anybody that I become involved with. It's this shaky kind of existence that's just cool until, because I have no, internal stability. I'm pulled here, I'm pulled there, I'm pulled, and I'm, I can see, like I said, in the context of, getting rid of this anger, talking specifically about this topic, why it's so important. Because, we perceive wrongly with a wrong spirit, and we think that we are perceiving the right way, when that couldn't be further from the truth. There's a lurker, there's a demon, underneath. It's the face that appears one way, but underneath that face, there's another face. And, oh my God, I can't believe, such and such did that. I can't believe they would do that to me. And why not? If you're not committed to getting rid of this anger, if you're not committed to getting rid of this demon, then so shall you be deceived, and so shall you live from this state of deception. And on that note, I will talk to you guys in another episode of Informally God soon. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.